Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about 7 things that you should know if you're an adult cruising without children on Disney Cruise Line, and this includes a confessional from my experiences. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm all about cruising, Disney, and weekend getaways. Consider subscribing and giving this video a big thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. Let's dig into the details. So to understand my confessional, we'll need to rewind the clock just a little bit, back before we went on our first Disney cruise. So I will be the first to admit I had so much apprehension about booking a Disney cruise. My husband said, hey, let's do this, and I was like, what? I was so worried about being surrounded by screaming children all the time, not enough adult activities, and just not having a good time. Well, fast forward now, we've been on 2 Disney cruises and I was really wrong. I had a lot of apprehension because people were also giving me some flack about why 2 adults without children would be going on a Disney cruise. I had even a coworker come up to me and say, wait, I thought you didn't have kids. Well, let's just call her Susan. No, Susan, I don't have kids. I thought you knew me well. But we just wanted to try it out. We're avid cruisers, we've been on a ton of other cruise lines, and we wanted to try it out, see what's out there. Well, much to my surprise, when we came back, we had a great time, and I want to share with you in case you have any apprehension, if you have anybody saying, why would you want to try that? That's just for kids. Well, listen to these 7 tips and you'll be proven wrong. One, for parts that I enjoyed without children, is Castaway Cay. Wow, such a beautiful island, and they have Serenity Bay, which is for adults only, and with an added bonus of an adult buffet that right next to Serenity Bay. So if your ship takes you to there, make sure you check that out. It is truly the most serene beach ever. Once you're on the ship, take a look at the pools and jacuzzis. They have an adult-only section for pools, which most other cruise lines don't have adult pools and jacuzzis. Disney Cruise Line has this, and it was much to my surprise that they're not very crowded. If you go to an adult-only section on another cruise line, it is much more crowded, and they usually only have hot tubs or 1 pool. It's hard to get both. Make sure you check out as well the District on the Dream or the Fantasy, or After Hours on the Magic and Wonder. These are lounges and restaurants and bars. After 9 p.m. they become adults only and a great place to dance and hang out later in the evening. Don't forget about Cove Cafe as well, which is the cafe on board that is adults only as well. Let's not forget about the most important thing that you're looking forward to on your trip is hitting up the spa if you're lucky enough. Now, the spa is awesome and totally worth it, but be mindful that they do allow some teens in there. They have some teen packages, so it's not completely kid-free, but young adults are allowed in as well. Also, don't forget to get your reservations at Remy and Palo, depending on what ship you're on. Those are also a great way to have an adult-only dining experience. Number 2 is your dining time. Normally, I wouldn't give much thought to this, but with Disney Cruise Line, they offer a 6:15 seating or an 8:15 seating. Cruising without children, I would suggest to book the 8:15 seating, as this will generally default you into having a dining time with less children. If you choose the 6:15, there's more children, but the 8:15, all of the children are tending to get ready for bed, and it is just kind of too late for them, so it defaults to less kids. Number 3 is food. Now, the buffet food on Disney Cruise Line is excellent, really good. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner is superb, but it's more than just chicken fingers and tater tots. We wanted to try the buffet during the main dining room time on our last cruise, so we tried it out and skipped out of the main dining room. Now, I suggest this if you are super tired and you want to have a more quiet experience. You can do this, and they serve you with menus. It is not the normal buffet. You sit in cabanas, but you can enjoy ordering off a menu. They even serve you, they attend to you, they wait to you. It's a nice experience. There are not many people who choose to do this, but if you want a very quiet experience without singing and dancing that you may find in a main dining room, you can get this as well. The subject of food, there are adult-only chocolate and liquor tastings and also mixology classes where they teach you to make your favorite drink. I look forward to signing up for those. Number 4, we're going to talk about theming. So Disney Cruise Line is so beautifully decorated and themed very well. Generally, it's an Art Deco theme, so beautiful, and even on the older ships, they're so well kept that you wouldn't know how old they really are. Now, if you were on a different cruise line, this wouldn't really be the same. You could kind of tell how old it is, and it wouldn't be as shiny and new looking. So this is kind of where it's nice to be an adult because you have an appreciation for the finer things in life and knowing how beautiful the ship really is. Number 5, this is where Disney Cruise Line really wants to help you out by taking a look at your personal navigator. On your navigator, it shows you a breakdown of all of the locations that are adult only. You can check these out right here on your navigator and see all the different areas on the ship. Also on your navigator, you have a listing of activities for morning, afternoon, and evening that are adult only. So either way, you can read a book and not worry about an activity going on and hang out in the Cove Cafe for just an area that is adult only, or if you're looking for an activity as well, you can also check on the other side of the navigator for both. Don't forget, your navigator is also available on the Disney Cruise Line app right on your phone for ease of access, which is really awesome. Something to note, I compared my navigators from 2 different ships. One was Disney Cruise Line and another cruise line. I compared and contrasted for adult only activities, and I found, in my personal opinion, it was a lot easier to read for what was adult only activities versus another cruise line. Just the breakdown of the navigator on Disney Cruise Line was a lot easier to see if I just wanted adult only activities. Number 6 is characters. If this is something that you are wishing to participate in and meeting characters, you will be pleased to see that there are shorter wait times on the ships. Also, you'll get the added bonus of unique outfits that they are dressed in. If you are meeting any characters that talk, make sure you engage in a little bit of banter back and forth. Go ahead and ask them some questions. It's pretty fun as an adult that they will go back and forth and have a conversation with you. Number 7 is the Disney difference. This means the attention to detail that Disney Cruise Line spends is awesome. They get it right the first time. The crew makes you feel like a celebrity. You really enjoy yourself, and I know that going into my trip that I'm gonna have a fantastic time. The cast members are so incredibly polite and kind. I can honestly say that this is Disney's promise to you when you go on a Disney cruise. I have been on so many other cruise lines that I really notice the differences, and the Disney difference is just truly magical. In conclusion, I really do hope that if you had any apprehension, this video has eased some of your nerves about going on a Disney cruise line. It is not just a vacation for kids. There are so many activities and areas on the ship that are just for us, adults without kids who are traveling. I really enjoyed it. I can't wait for the next one. Stay tuned for a trip announcement sometime in the future. Well, that does it. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions that I didn't get to, feel free to leave me a line down below, or if anyone has given you any apprehension or flack about wanting to go on a Disney cruise line, I'd love to hear from you as well. Thank you so much for watching. As always, please do give this video a big Mickey thumbs up and subscribe for more. Until next time.